Welcome back, everybody, to another episode in the Fixing Traffic with Mods tutorial for City Skylines that we're working on here. And yeah, we're doing really well. Since a lot of fixing traffic is honestly just little fine-tuning. A lot of it is just constantly fine-tuning, being diligent, and enjoying kind of the little micromanagement, enjoying the satisfactions from seeing a perfectly working intersection. You know what I mean? Look at this. Look at this. Don't get me wrong, there's a backup here. We're not getting the lane usage that we like. We're not getting the lane usage that we like here. And the way that we would get more lane usage here would be if we allowed this lane to turn right. But the thing is, because they're getting a go-ahead, an extra green go-ahead while they're turning left, this lane has a lot of time to turn right. A lot of time to turn right. You know what we could actually do? We could actually just create a slip lane here. We could actually just create a slip lane. Like at this point, it's kind of like, are we cheating by doing this? I don't know. I don't think I ever prefaced this at the beginning of the episode or anything, but I am not... Wait, do we want Sims to make lane changes here? I guess they are now, aren't they? No, I don't think we do. We do not. We do not want them to make... Well, if they make lane changes there, they make lane changes there. Actually, yeah, let's just get rid of that. We might need to if we rebuild that road, then we're going to have to... So this here is a one-way road, and it's only going to go... here. I didn't preface the fact that I do not make realistic cities. That's really important to note here. I just like fixing the traffic with the tools available. You know, a lot of the connections I do, the intersections, the interchanges, a lot of things that, you know, I throw realism out the window. Okay, we broke this somehow. I don't know what we did to break it, but we have broken the traffic manager here. The lane connections that we already had in are posted at this point. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. What we need to do is we need to do some work over here, though, and we need to figure out who's actually allowed to take this. I don't... You know what? Again, there's these weird dead ends. Typically a city with a bunch of dead ends is going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. Okay. More dead ends. I mean, just fixing the dead ends would probably fix a lot of the traffic. I bet you that's what their intention is, too. I bet you that's what the developers think is going to happen. You're just going to fix the actual roads themselves and it'll fix all the traffic issues. But I kind of like the fact that we're fixing the traffic issues despite the poor road layout in most cases, right? There's some areas that are just so egregious that we can't ignore it, but... Now, if we really wanted people to only use this slip lane, I mean, heck, we could make this like a 2-lane slip lane. This here should probably be a much larger road. There we go. Now we're talking. In fact, we could actually do a little lane here. Those people. But we don't want them to cut across traffic. These people are not allowed to go back. They are purely just trying to get to the freeway. As such, because we changed the roads around, this got broken, that's fine. Okay. No, because they're turning there. No. Yeah, those people just have to go straight here. You need to get to this part of town, you'll just go this way and come through and it'll be fine. You'll be fine. Here, though, unfortunately, either you're continuing on through here or you're doing that. What this means over here, though, there really shouldn't be that much usage here at all. In fact, we could come in with a 3... yeah, we could come in with a 3-1 asymmetrical road if we have one. There we go. Need it flipped the other way. Okay. This lane only goes straight. I hope that our time traffic light isn't completely broken here. And we could actually come in here and actually make this a 2-3 to have 2 lanes turning here. That would actually help with traffic quite a bit. There are space issues always to consider. These people that are coming here, they're turning there. We could force them to come up to here to turn, but I don't think that's not our intention. These people maybe are coming that way, but yeah. Yeah. Actually, this just needs to be a 2. This just needs to be a 1-2. It doesn't need to be a 1-3. Do we have a 1-2? Yes. There we go. So, you know, it's a constant, you know, you're constantly just rebuilding, rethinking. A lot of fixing traffic, honestly. A lot of fixing traffic is just looking at the situation, thinking about it. Just thinking about it. Nothing else. Oh, we accidentally flipped that the wrong way. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, I think we are officially getting this sorted here. Once and for all. And the cool thing is we're actually using asymmetrical roads. That's kind of neat. This road actually is just a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, it's gone. It's a one-way. People aren't leaving this way anymore. They can leave this way if they want to go this way. But if these people want to get over here, they're just going to have to go around and just go through this section here, which is going to be pretty low traffic, actually, I suspect, because of this slip lane here. This is some massive renovation. I don't even know what you want to call this. I mean, we're not really messing around with time traffic. We're just sort of messing around with road types, right? We're just kind of really using a lot of different road types here. We could actually have that coming around like that. That actually looks good because both these lanes then can feed into this area here, optionally, and then some of them that need to go straight actually go straight this way, which will be very, 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 very few of the cars are going to have to go on this straight road here. Very few. We're just giving them the option. Heck, we could actually just, and we could connect this, we could remove some of this stuff, and we could make these one-ways. I mean, we could really clean this up if we wanted, but we were already so close to having this all solved. But I don't think we need to do anything that dramatic. Yeah, it's just not going to be required. It's just not required. Okay, that looks good there. And as long as the time traffic light is still set up here, and it is, it's a 3-step. It's the 3-step that we designed. That being said, if we go in here, if we hit stop and then we edit, they're not allowed to turn right, so yeah, we've given them more time. We need way less time for this because it's just straight now. It's just these people that go straight. So this is like, I mean, this is nothing. This is like a 3. This is like a 3.5 maybe at the most. So we could actually beef up this quite a bit here to compensate. Give them a little extra time. That's still going to be a busy one. Yeah, we could go up to like 4.9. Yeah, that's going to be good. And let's just watch traffic for a little bit. It's going to take a second for things to adjust, you know, but... Again, just fixing traffic is watching traffic. Simple as that. Fixing traffic is watching traffic sometimes. Sometimes you can just watch traffic go away. Big pile up here, but it's a red light, so we gotta wait till they get a green and see if they can, if the light here can handle this much traffic. Go, go, go. We probably could ban pedestrians on this crosswalk. I don't suspect many pedestrians would take this, but some of them might. And they don't need to because they can just cross around like this if they need to. Some of them are coming this way. But at least they're doing it like in a moment that it actually makes sense. They're waiting for the lights. That's cool. Look at this. Is that car going to get... If that car gets through, this is money. Nope. Didn't quite get through. Why are you guys stopped? Oh, because this is full here. Is this a traffic light? No, 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 no. Now we've designed this in a way that it doesn't need a traffic light. Most of the traffic here is either just flowing in like this or flowing around like this. No reason for a light here at all. The only thing is you're going to get some cars coming this way, but it's fine. This could probably use a light, actually. Actually, this could really use a light. Let's go in with a very classic standard light here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a more amateurish light, but that should be okay. I'll tell you what I mean by that. It's a 4-point, but we're not going to do like left turning. Not going to do left turn. Because of like these lanes have so many responsibilities. We're not going to do dedicated left turning. Instead, we're going to go in here and we're just going to do very, whoops. Set up time traffic light. Add steps. Let's just start off with like 4 and 8 as kind of a good default. Add 4 steps because we got 4 points of entry. Starting to sound like a broken record, but that's how we learn. All right, so, and again, what I mean by super primitive here is we're just going to say they're green, all of them, they're just going to be red. These people are just going to be watching these people go green. Simple as that. They're going to be green now. Then them. Finally them. But these ones need more time. These main road ones need more time. So it's still a 4-point step, but it's not very realistic because usually that's not how a light works. It's not just like, hey, they're going. Now they're going. Now they're going. Now they're going. And everybody else is just stopped. Usually you have traffic on two points of entry are moving at the same time. But in this case, I think it's because the lanes are so complicated here because of the road system that we have. We don't really want to make this a dedicated left turn because most of it's going straight. I think this is going to be fine. We just really are going to cut down traffic or time on the side ones. In fact, 3 and 5 might actually even be too much. We might even be able to get away with just like a 3-4 or even a 3-3. You know. Let's we need to hit start, not. In fact, actually, just even with the game pause, there wasn't really any traffic here, but you know, just here we go. Man, look at the traffic. I don't see any, do you? You guys see any traffic? Not seeing any traffic. Ooh. Look at this. It's saying red just because of the amount of cars, but look, these cars are getting through the intersection. If this car gets through, we're calling it a win. Yep, that's a win. That is a win. Every single car that was waiting got through, almost to the point of problem here. Yeah, we need to show counter. What's going on here? Why is there such a slow in-between transition here? We might need to give more time to this one and less time to the others, especially this. I mean, literally, there's no cars here. There's no cars here. This could be a 3-3. You don't really want to go less than 3 just because sometimes the AI might even get stuck here. Like the second car doesn't even have time to accelerate if there are 2 cars here. It might detect that there's no cars when there really are. But we could try a 2. We could try like a 2-3 or a 2-2 or a 3-3. Let's try a 3-3. But here, this is what I'm wondering. That's just silly. That's just silly. Let's go 3-3. Heck, let's go 2-3. Let's see if that works. By reducing the time on this one, it's going to disproportionately give this one more time. We don't have to explicitly give this one more time. Although, yeah, they're getting too much time here. They're getting too much time here. At 9? No. No. 6. 3 minimum. Disproportionately, we've given this a lot more time, but we could just bump them up to 14 just to be extra priority for this lane here. We might need to bump this back up to 7 if we're going to give this more time. Because, of course, while this is going, this is piling up. So if these people get through, though, we're calling it a win. They didn't get through. It's not a win. There's just a lot of cars here, people. There's just a lot of cars. So let's, hypothetically, if these people couldn't even get through here at all, if this was a one-way, these people would all have to go through this road and then come in this way. That's fine with me. That's totally fine with me. That is totally fine with me. Yeah, that works fine. But we're going to get too much of a backup here, so we do need to adjust here. By giving this one more responsibility, actually. Now these people can come in, and 2 lanes are feeding into the on-ramp to the freeway instead of just 1. So now that this is actually a one-way, the whole time, the whole light thing should just be, we don't need this at all. Let's bump this up to 7, though. Let's not be super cheap about it. Now we've actually just made this just a two-step intersection, so it should be significantly improved. I mean, we weren't getting an immense amount of traffic with the 3, but just no one was using this anyways. It was pointless. It was pointless. Okay. And now that the flow is going better here, we are going to get a little bit more of a backup here. In fact, we're getting a disproportional amount of vehicles because now these people will have to come this way. Well, no, they don't, because if they're trying to get on, they just go this way. Where are these people actually going? So we can use this routes tool here. Try to get a sense of, okay, let's deselect manager, traffic manager there. Where are these people actually trying to go? On. Oh, a lot of them are coming here. It might be good. Actually, yeah, we just need a connecting point here. It's not going to be pretty. Again, we're not making a beautiful city. We didn't even make this city. There's no reason to make it beautiful. Okay, that'll help. So now we're not going to get so many cars coming this way. They should come in this way. This is just hilarious. Like the road building that was done here is just awful, but kind of hilarious. But it should work fine. Have we gone through and at least removed the traffic lights? No, we haven't. Why would we need traffic lights in some of these areas that, again, maybe realistically these intersections do need traffic lights to avoid like collisions? I don't build realistic cities. I don't build realistic cities. That's a custom light. That's a custom light too, isn't it? This is our very primitive custom light. We need to watch this one. It's not working right. We also have a lot of pedestrian movement here. A lot of pedestrian movement. Let's get rid of some of the parking here, just so we can like see what's going on a little bit better. So traffic manager mod, parking, disable the parking here. Again, just to kind of get a better sense of like, where's the actual traffic at? Okay. There's no parking on these roads. The way we would fix this further is by making these 6 lanes so that we can have a dedicated left turn, and then we would have a traffic signal that allowed these people to be going straight while these people are going straight. They're getting through the intersections. They're getting through the intersections. I'm not going to call this an issue. There's parking here that's kind of tripping me up a little bit. Let's just get rid of that. We don't... Parking through this busy area, please. There we go. Yeah, traffic's looking good though, guys. Similar to what we had over here, we could do a time traffic light here to help with this now. Lane usage doesn't look good here. Doesn't look good at all. That should alleviate a lot of the movement through here. Yeah, it solved itself there. Solved itself. A lot of this is just tons of parked cars here. Tons of parked cars. Tons of parked cars here. You don't really even have that many people using the roundabout, which is kind of sad. We could actually try to go back and actually do this just to force them all to use the roundabout again. See how it holds up. We at least use one side. We'll force, again, not efficient traffic-wise, but just for fun. We could keep an eye on that and see if we can build up a little bit more use through the roundabout that we spent so much time working. Okay, so this is looking fine. This is looking good. This is still in complete gridlock up here. This area is fine. This clover is fine. I mean, this is just the default clover that you copy and paste down, right? This system, though, is bad. So we are going to have to fix this here. That, I think, is going to be probably in the next episode. I think we're going to take a pause here. Things are looking great. So we have essentially increased traffic flow from like 50 or 55% to 65%. The traffic here is a non-issue, right? Yeah. There's red, but it's all flowing. There's no traffic in this section, and we haven't done too much actual rebuilding of the roads. Like the actual layout of the city is pretty much the same. We just did a couple connecting roads, and then we've also upgraded and changed the actual roads themselves. So, but now we have this to tackle, and I think once this whole area here, so I don't even know what is going on here. This is just a nightmare looking situation up here. But once this is fine, actually. We could easily fix this. We probably just need bigger roads for these two sections here. But this is really the only other traffic issues we have in the city. So I think we're just going to tackle that in a few episodes. And that'll be that. So thank you so much for watching another episode, everybody. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one.